Hi there. Okay, I'm gonna show you a video of how to assemble your bed. Here it is fully assembled. I'm leaving that in there. That is my father. So anyways, what we have done for you is we have labeled the bed with letters. You see these little letters. Most of them we have hidden to where you won't be able to see them once you put the bed together, or you could remove them. But we've also labeled every piece on the bed with blue tape. And so I just want to kind of instruct you on what that is. What we have called this part of the bed here, away from the door, is the foot of the bed, is the head of the bed. Sorry, it's the head of the bed. Because that's where we imagine the pillows would go. And when your son or daughter crawls into the bed, that is where they will lay. And by the door over on that end is the foot of the bed. So you will see these labels down here say head. And then the ones over there say foot. And then on the side where the door is, we call that the front of the bed because we imagine that will be towards your bedroom, the inside of the bedroom. And then this part of the bed where the railing is, the long railing, we call that the back of the bed because we imagine that will be against the wall. So that is what these blue labels all are like. You'll see them as we go around saying like, so this one is front, so it's towards the front of the bed and it's the head. But I'm going to instruct you using all of these little, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Little letters, and you can just ignore my background of my home. So anyways, okay, we're gonna start by assembling both the head and the foot of the bed. We're gonna start with the foot first. So you're gonna wanna grab this post right here that says front foot. It is letter B, and you'll see the B is right down here. It blends in with your stain really good. A is this back post right here is the letter A down there. And it has the label front back on it. You're gonna take both of those, and then C, which is this big bottom board, the sticker C is over here, right next to B. And you are gonna lay these down flat on the ground and assemble them flat before you raise it up to be a side of the bed. You're gonna grab B and put it, and set it next to C. The way you know it is the right direction is if you see this angle right here of B, it resembles the angle of the roof. So they're both the same angle, this post, and then as what the roof would be. So you'll know that, and you want the sticker B to be facing inwards. And then the sticker C will be flat on the ground as you are assembling this. You'll get 2 bolts and you will put it in right there. Sorry, this is from finishing up your bed. And then you'll do the same thing over here, attaching the end of C to A, and same thing. You'll know A is the right direction because this angle will match the angle of the roof. So you will assemble those 3 pieces, and then you will get D, which is this bar that goes across. Oh, there's my family, sorry. It attaches B and A up here, and you will, on the outside of these ones right below this angle, that bolt is what you will attach the ends of D to A and to B. Next, we're going to do this roof part. I want you to attach these 2 pieces together separately, and then you will attach them to this big square that we've created. So you're gonna get E and you're gonna get F. And the angle, hi Mom, say hi. You guys are getting the best video. So at E, this one right here, this is the tall one, and it goes, as you can see, on top. It rests on top of F. And the bolt is right on top of E up there. And that, when you're assembling these on the ground, that is what you're gonna assemble. You're gonna assemble the bolt on top of E through F. And then you'll have this V, and you'll place that on top of our square here while it's still on the ground. And you will attach E on top of B right here with this bolt. And you will attach F on top of A right with this bolt. And then you will have this whole foot of the bed minus the railing done, and you can stand it up and set it against the wall. And we're going to repeat the entire process over here to do that. Okay, our letters for the head of the bed, again, sorry for the sawdust, that's fresh from this bed, is G, H, I is this thick piece down here, and J is this. So that's what we use to create our board. G is the back of the bed. And again, you'll know it's the right way because this angle is right here. H is the front of the bed. And again, you'll know it's the right way because the angle looks like this. I goes down here. And when you're assembling this, remember, I will be facing flat on the ground like this. And then the letters all face in. So H faces in, the letter G faces in over there. And you attach them with the bolts on the side here into I. And then same thing, you attach G into this I piece with these two bolts right here. And then you will take your, what one is this again? J, your J board, this one here, and you attach it right here above, you attach it into H right here with this bolt right on the side above this blue tape. And then the other side of J, you're going to attach right here on top of G with this bolt. So J goes into G and H. Then you have your rectangle, and you're going to repeat the same process here with these two. So we have L. L is our long one. That's easy to remember, L for long. And K is the short one. And so you'll attach these two again separately, attaching the bolt on top of L into K. You'll have your V, and then you'll place them on top of the square by attaching these bolts right on top of these angles here. So that one will attach L on top of H, and you'll attach, what's this one again? K on top of G with that bolt here. And then you have the head of the bed completely done. Now is the time to attach them together using the long. Okay, so the next thing you're gonna find is this M board, which is this big, thick chunk down here, this long board, not the railing, and N matches it. And these two are the pieces that attach our head and our foot of the bed. So let's start with N. N you're going to attach into our H board. Whoops, the railings aren't attached, they're just for show right now. So you're going to attach them with these two bolts right here. And and then the other side of it attaches into B with these two bolts right here next to the sticker C. And then you're going to do the same thing with M over here, attaching M into the G board with those two bolts down here. And then the other side of M into the A board with those two bolts down there. Okay, once we've gotten the two long boards attached, the next thing, and I forgot to mention, you probably are going to need some help, someone holding up the head or foot of the bed while you're attaching those boards. Once you do that, you're going to take your door board, which is, put the sticker on the inside here, O, and there's a dowel we've provided. We'll clean all that up for you. You're gonna stick the dowel in the bottom of O, and there's a hole in N here, and you'll just stick it right. No, I'm keeping that. I just fixed it for you guys. I told you I didn't actually attach these yet for you. So sorry about that. Anyways, you're gonna plunk O into the hole up here, and what you'll see is there's a prepared space for a bolt that we will provide that I did not put in this yet. So you'll do that, and then you will grab P. That's this long post, this rafter that goes on top of the door. So you'll know, because the sticker over here says head front. This is the P one, you know, because it has the hole for the bolt above the door, and it attaches into B right here, and over here it attaches into H, I believe. Right here. O board, that's this long one where it says back front. That's it attaching right here into the A board with this bolt. And it goes all the way across. This is the back of the bed. O goes in the back of the bed right here, attaching to the G. I'm making sure that was it. The G board right here. So then after you've done that, the last step is to get the roof. You definitely need help with this because you need someone holding one end while you attach the other end. And it's very simple. You just attach the bolts on the outsides of these triangles on both sides. And at that point, you have your main bed ready and it's time to just do the railings I have labeled underneath here with the letter facing down. It's hidden. So this is S by the door, T, which is the foot of the bed. You'll see it says foot back. U, foot back, that's the very long one. And V, which is the front, it says front head here. So you will just attach them. We've provided screws for you, which you will put into these holes right here, and then again on the bottom here, and they just attach the railings right in for you. And this is what makes the railings something you could remove later if you want as well, because they are just screwed in and it does not affect the structure of the bed, although it is more stable with them, but they are removable for later. So you'll do that, and then what we will also be providing, which is not in this video, is another matching board that goes across here, which I'll show you. So here's that pole or this board. It does not screw on, just rests right there, floor level, and then that way you are able to lay all your slats on there. And our slats we've pre-drilled holes and provided you the screws that you can just screw them in. If you prefer, you don't have to screw them in, you can just lay them all the way across, or you can screw them in to stabilize it even more, and then the mattress will fit perfectly in there. And your bed is complete then. Let us know if you have any questions assembling it. We are more than happy to FaceTime or walk you through any questions you have with it. Thank you so much for supporting us, and we hope you love it.